up farm. So as you just saw, Dad's hooked on to the first field bin and we're taking it to the first proper paddock of harvest. We're going to start on some barley. Yeah, and we're going to get into it properly. Alright, so we've just hooked onto the fire cart. What this is, it's just water in the tank, petrol pump. It's just fire prevention or safety. Just in case the fire happens to start, we like to have it hooked onto our ute in the paddock so that it's ready to go. So that if someone's there or anything happens, it's just all ready to go, more likely to be able to put the fire out. We just harvested this little bit where the bin's gonna go and had a look at the sample. It's doing a magnificent job. That's just set up how we had it for vetch. It's wonderful. We won't even need to clean it before we sow it. So yeah, that's a good result, I reckon. Here's the field bin. Dad's towed it into position. So we'll unhook it and then sit it on the ground. So these work by a wheel and a handle that goes up and down. So we'll put the wheel down now. You can see now the wheel's off the ground and it's sitting on the rim. So the wheel's not carrying the weight the rim of the bin is. These bins have lids on them so that you can get the grain in, and you open them by pushing this handle up and then the bin's open. So we're a relatively small operation. We don't have a grain cart or a chaser bin or whatever you want to call it. We'd love one, but we don't have one. So these field bins, they're what we use for storage in the paddock. I'll just harvest till I get a box full and I'll auger it into the bin, and Dad will come with the truck, pick it up, take it to the silos. So we're still harvesting away, just been chipping away at it, and it is yielding incredibly well. Like, we can't even get up and back in the paddock without getting a full box full, which doesn't happen on our place very often. It's a bit of a surprise, we didn't expect it, which is very nice, but yes, it is yielding very well. I think at the moment it's looking like it's going to be around 4 tonne to the hectare an average. So for barley on our country is very good. So we're very lucky, very blessed, very thankful of having another good year. Very nice. We're back on the header and the first paddock of barley for the year is almost done. That's all done. Now we got to unload in the truck, then we got to move to our next paddock, which is just over there.
Main rate, and you know, it's not an hourly rate.
Yeah.
You know, so you might fuel first pick alone, you know, sort of $200, $250, $300 a day.
Now we've got to start this paddock. got a full chocker block, full box full. Even got some on the cabin. Chocker block full, box in this paddock. So now we've got to walk back and pick up the truck so that I can empty and keep going. I realised these windows were getting a bit dirty, so I went and got a rag. We're going to give them a clean. This is a bit of a dust off. Give the mirror a clean. There we go. Harvesting along. Nearly full. So you can see over here, Dad's just come out to do some hay raking. The Willisdorf boys will be here to do the baling tonight or in the morning sometime. Here comes Dad. Here he is. Here's the rake. Tipping it over nicely.